Hey, you! Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Welcome to the Siron Show. Welcome to Watch, the show that tells you what to watch. My name is... Ha! You expected the siren, but it was me, Dio! This time I'm talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The whole thing. Let me explain. In 3, 2, 1, go! Meet the Joestar family. See, here's the thing. What you have to understand first is that the story is really not one story at all. JoJo's consists of many separate parts which all have a unique story while still being part of a bigger story. In each part you will follow a different protagonist from the Joestar bloodline, oftentimes from a whole different generation than the previous one. All of the Joestars have their own adventures and journeys, which most of the time differ completely from the past ones we've seen. And while they're all pretty much self-contained, they still play a part in the grander story, which spans across all these generations, with a conclusion we have yet to see. The parts that are currently out as an anime are Part 1, Phantom Blood, Part 2, Battle Tendency, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders, Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, and Part 5, Golden Wind, with a few more that so far do have a manga but are still to be animated. Due to all of them being so different, I will do a separate video for every one of them, which you will be able to find in the description once I've uploaded them. The story of part 1 begins around the year 1880, and with each part we come closer to present day. It features some light fantasy elements, while still being set in a maybe slightly more bizarre version of our reality, and there are tons of battles using the established fantasy elements. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was first published in the late 80s and is still ongoing to this day. This means that as you get from part to part, you can see how much the author has improved over the years. The story has gone from what I personally consider to be a 6 out of 10 to consistent 10 out of 10 stories. The next parts in the manga are supposedly even better. There is one major thing that can be seen as a turning point for the series. And that, believe it or not, is the power system that gets introduced at the beginning of part 3. Before that, in part 1 and 2, we had a neat little power system that did its job well enough. But the power of stands, which have been the center of the story since, are on a whole different level. I won't get into it right now, but what were once battles are now deadly games of 4th dimensional chess. But you don't know what the opponent's pieces can do. JoJo's is different. You probably have never seen anything quite like it. True to its name, it can become downright bizarre. The characters are bizarre, the stories are bizarre, and let's be honest, the fashion sense is really bizarre. And that, next to it already being amazing, is what makes it so special. It really can't be caught by words. But if you decide to experience it for yourself, and you can get into it, it is something that will stick with you for the rest of your life. You can also see that in the memes. You can't escape the memes. The memes are everywhere. Everything is a motherfucking JoJo's reference. If you ever met a JoJo's fan, chances are all they ever did was trying to get you to watch it too. And what can I say? I'm a JoJo's fan, so what are you waiting for? Go and watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The whole thing. Or like this video and share it with a friend who you think really needs to watch JoJo's. A watch for all separate parts will be coming soon, so have a great day. Don't forget that madness is an enemy stand user, and smile, motherfucker.